Hello, my name is Raymond Karchevsky. I am a living Christ. Today I should like to distinguish Christ consciousness from satanic consciousness. Listen carefully and meditate, if you will. Pay attention to what is being said here, for you are about to discover the truth between a Christ, a simple man of non-dualistic truth, and a Satanist, a trained, intellectual, researching, word definition addicted, mechanical individual. Now, what I have described to you is the difference between the living energy of life, of undefined life, and the definitive definitions of death. Definitions, words, symbols, dead ideas, concepts, beliefs. Necessarily, the Christ, the simple man of truth, is a balanced man. He's in hell, the self-fulfilling hell of all mechanical intellects who are addicted to egoistic, habitual behavior based in words and ideas. That's called conditioning. It's called satanic conditioning. Satanic because it's based in opposition and dualism. It's the divided conscious mind. If you have been sent to school in early life, and most of you have been conditioned. You have had your consciousness traumatically affected by the pressures based in training. That's what education's all about. You train an individual to be an intellectual individual. You understand? A responder, a repeater of energy that is filtered through words and ideas, beliefs, and then regurgitated to the satisfaction of the conditioner, the mind controller, the teacher. Every one of you have gone through this experience, and so have I. I'm the one, however, that got away. Oh, I was subjected to the same pressures, and I tried my damnedest to understand the truth, but could not and would not, after all my years of formal education. That's the difference between this living Christ and you, most of you. Take your authority in research. What is research? It is the investigation, the dead investigation into dead ideas, dead words, concepts. And they can be researched because they're dead. They're mechanical. They're repeatable. But life is not. Life unfolds in every moment of the eternal now. That's where true life is found. However, the attention of most of you has been misdirected into the after moment of intellectualism, and thus you live in a dead, fictional world of dualistic, opposing, conflicting, confusing hell. And you consent to it voluntarily. You go along. You get along. But what have you done to yourself? You've split yourself. You've divided yourself. You are confused. You are unable to make up your mind, and when you do, it's a partial reconciliation. Therefore, you act in a partial way. That partiality creates conflict with all of the images that you yourself project. Yes, your life is a fiction, a projection of your own after-moment-based intellect. Very few of you live in the balance of the subconscious mind, the creative mind, the non-dualistic mind. That's balance that I speak of, is that of Christ consciousness. That is what upsets you about this man that you see speaking to you. You're offended by him, but you don't know why. You can't find fault with what he says. However, you cannot accept it either. And so that creates the conflict in you, the pain, the suffering. Your beliefs are challenged. And if they were not challenging, you would not feel the pain of confusion that you feel now. You see, you would be balanced. At that point, you and I would be one. That's Christ consciousness. That's love. That's truth. That's life. That's the way. Oh, you believe in Jesus? None of you know anything about the man Jesus. Oh, you have knowledge about what you have been trained to believe, and that partial knowledge, which prevents you from seeing that you are, in your subconscious mind, that same energy of non-dualistic love that was Jesus. That's what he taught, and they killed him for it. Oh, there has been a great following in his name, created by those manipulators who killed him and then created a religion. And you and your forefathers, back to 2,000 years ago when Jesus walked this earth, you believe it. You're believers. You're not at one in understanding with that energy, that eternal energy that is Jesus, for Jesus is a word, but that energy is forever, and that energy exists in you. But you, because of your conscious intellect, your dualistic intellect, you separate yourself from that energy and you worship your partial grasp, that holistic energy that is you, that is Jesus, that is this living Christ, that is all that exists, the creator of all. Yes, You pray to God, but you pray to an image that you yourself create. You are that energy. You are that creator. You are that God that you pray to. But the Satanists who control your minds have caused you to split yourself and call it conscience. And with that conscience, they create divisions of duality. And they hold you responsible for an impossible understanding. You cannot understand when you are living a dualistic intellectual life. It's impossible. You must stop the hell of your own confusion. Just that mere stopping places you in the state of what is truth. That's what life's all about. That's what you're missing. You're striving for your idea of that when it is there all along, waiting for you to wake up. That's my message to you. Wake up or continue to suffer. There's no option. That's the fact.